go ahead and within our IED folder, we're going to create a new document, and we're going to call it construction blocks and your initials, and I'm going to go ahead and click OK. And what we're going to be doing is we're going to be taking these different construction blocks and modeling them in Onshape. And so what you'll do is you'll get your ruler and you'll measure the blocks, and then you'll create a model for each of the different types of blocks inside of Onshape. And so the first thing I'm going to do is click on Sketch, and then I'm going to go ahead and click on Front View. I'm going to again turn off my planes so I just see the sketch. And you have all different types of sketch tools that you're going to be able to explore. For this red block, I'm going to be using the rectangle tool. So I'll draw a rectangle from the origin. And then our default is in inches. We're going to want to change that. So I'll go over here to our workspace units, and I'm going to change it from inch to millimeter. Click the check mark. I can then double click on my sketch and get back in to edit it. And so you'll put in the dimensions for the block. And when the sketch is fully constrained, you can go ahead and click the green check mark. I'm going to click on this corner to make it a isometric view. And then for this, I'm going to be using mostly the extrude tool for these parts we're going to be making. And we're going to extrude that 30 millimeters also. So in the depth dimension, I'm changing that to 30 millimeters. A few things that you can see, we can change the direction of the extrusion by clicking this little arrow button to select the opposite direction. And we can also change the type of extrusion to symmetric. And so what symmetric does is it puts the sketch in the middle and then extrudes equidistant from that middle plane. Once you have your block created, we're going to want to change the appearance of it to make it the correct color. So I'm going to click the appearance panel. And under part 1, I'm going to select the blue color that it is, and I'm going to make it red because it's the red block. I can then minimize that. And in Part Studio, I'm going to go ahead and right-click on my Part Studio 1, and I'm going to rename this part. And so we're going to name this part by a description of what it is. It's a 60 by 30 by 30 block. And then we will have all of your blocks you create within this one document. So when you're ready to create a new block, you just click the plus sign and say you want to create a new Part Studio. And then you start modeling that block within the Part Studio. So all of your parts should be down here in the tabs of your Part Studio.